Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are up here at the haunt working on a bunch of stuff. So it's me and Jacob right now, and we're going to start out here with containment. Here's what we've got. So we've got the 4 walls we brought from Amherst, and there's a couple other ones out here. This is about another 12 feet of wall here, and then a stack of odd walls over here. There's some odd other shit all around as well. What we're going to do is we're going to put up everything we have. These 4, really we should just need 3, but should be the last room for the bunker, and then we'll be able to come over and start putting in the courtyard, which is like that space over there, but on this side, which will lead into the house, which leads into the other courtyard, which leads into the hardware store, which then leads back into the entrance and the other courtyard of that house, which is the whole field. So we'll be able to get quite a bit done today, getting these walls up, getting those walls up, getting those walls up, and getting as far as we can with this. And then once that's done, we're gonna go inside and start working on the rules room and getting some of the plans we made the other day into fruition. So let's do it. All right, we're about to go grab something to eat, but here's the progress we got and a little road bump that we hit. So we got the next room up, this next 12-foot section. We framed in the door that was not here before, so that's cool. And then we got this next wall up another 12 feet, and after that we've only got another like 24 to go, because it's only, or really it's only another 20, because this wall is only 32 feet, and then that's like the end of the field. You can see that stake, that orange and white right there, that's the end of the field. But we hit the snag of this shit is in the way. So we did get a large chunk of it cleaned up. We used the tractor and the trailer, so we got a huge pile of it cleaned up. There's still a pile left, but you can see over there everything that we already took over. We're gonna burn that on Saturday, do a huge fire, and we'll spend a lot of time cleaning up. We'll get the rest of this cleaned up and burned. We'll get this shit cleaned up and burned, and just do huge progress. I mean, this stuff's been here for like 3 years now. It needs to go in the garbage, so we're not using it. But yeah, this is in the way, clearly, like right where we need to go for construction. So I'll bring a mower so we can get this shit. You can see it starting to grow up everywhere, so we'll get this stuff cut down. So that's not an issue. And then we'll get this stuff cleaned up, get this shit thrown away so that it's not in the way anymore. But anyway, we'll be right back. We're gonna go grab something to eat, and then we're gonna go work in the rules room. If you guys could take a minute, like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, and I really appreciate it. You guys subscribing is why I keep making videos. I've been making videos now for like a long time, like coming on like 10 years. So, and I'm not at 2,000 subscribers yet, and I would like to be. So get me up to 2,000. I think I'm like 146 away. So subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Let's get back to the video. All right, guys, we're back from grabbing some food. We did go outside and do some work to the trench because it was still light outside, but it had cooled off a lot. So we did a little bit of work, about half hour. Now we're in here. We're gonna be working on getting this room moved along, which is the rules room. So Jacob King showed up. So him and Dwayne are getting some plywood. They're gonna cut the plywood for these. All this needs to be skinned, so they're gonna skin all this. Me and Jacob Phelps are working on the windows that are gonna go here, 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 and here, and along that side as well. So we're basically doing framework. He's working right now to get this plywood off on the other side. We're gonna keep the width of this window, but it needs to come, this needs to come down some. The top needs to go way up, and it's gonna be in like a peak up there. So we've got some framing work to do, and yeah, that's what we're working on right now. So let's do it. There's a lot of framework in here, so let's knock it out. All right, guys, about to head out of here. Wanted to show you the progress. So Jacob King and Dwayne were working on plywood for these bottoms. They got a couple knocked out. There's still some more to go. They did make some progress, so that's cool. Me and Jacob got these 3 windows framed in. Now this is just the bottom of the windows. This goes up another like 3 feet, essentially 12 inches from the top is where it'll end. I'll show you on the back side. So we've got these uprights in here, and then there's a peak on top of them. You can Can't really see it. You can kind of see it. Yeah, so it's going to be this kind of arched point on the top. There's going to be 3 more windows like this as well, but smaller on the other side. So you can see, kind of see it up here a little bit, but that's where those are going to go. So there'll be huge, tall windows recessed with like a decoration on them, as well as a cage over them. The window panes and stuff will hold little props. There's crazy amounts of detail in here. We're going back to essentially like we were in Lake Station, where we've got time now and we're going super into details in these rooms. I mean, super into details down to the weather that happens in them. We've got rooms outside of rooms that contribute to these rooms. Like in this room, you've got the room you're in. There's a room above it. There's a room outside of the room above it. There's the outside the windows. So like this room's comprised of like 4 rooms interacting with the audience. It's fucking crazy. So anyway, we're gonna keep working in here, keep framing. Next day that we're here, which should be Saturday, we'll get these windows will be done, and we'll start getting the other 3 knocked out as well. They should go quicker, so we should have all the windows framed in, and then we'll probably start framing in this change that we made up here, and putting in the stuff for up there, putting in the walkways, putting in the handrails, and finishing this room, putting a ceiling on top, all that good shit. So stay tuned, subscribe so you don't miss any of these. But thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin, tuning out. You stay scary.